Good morning, Thrifty Adventures. It is December 22nd, no, 23rd, day before Christmas Eve, and I have another What Sold Over the Weekend video. So this weekend was slow, which is to be expected for me, with it being right before Christmas. People are going to go more to the stores to shop, just because of shipping issues. They want to make sure they get their items on time for Christmas. It'll probably pick back up after Christmas. Is still normally busy. People using their money or gift cards or getting things that they didn't get for Christmas. But the beginning of the week was still quite busy for me, so I'm excited to actually have a good restful Monday. I don't have tons to ship out. So I am going to go over my weekly numbers, and then I will show you my solds that are going out today from the weekend. I actually included some sales from the week, just since I didn't have, I think I had like 7 from the weekend. So I included some other sales from the week to share with you guys as well, so you can see some of those. But let's get into it. We had 59 sales for $1,666.47. My fees were $261.38. My cost of goods were $249.97 for a total profit of $1,155.12 and an average sale price of $28.25. So not too bad. I will take that. Let's get into, before I get into some sales really quick, I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. I hope you have a fantastic holiday season. It's been a crazy year, and I'm looking forward to next year. Make sure you have all your goals for next year. I have some goals of, I have to have a higher profit or a higher sales price that I want, and I need to be stricter with budget and things like that. But of course we all want to be above what we did the previous year. So I hope you guys all had a great year, and I wish you many more things to come in the new year. But let's get into these things. So we had a Sweet Valley High board game. I got this at Savers like a week ago, and it sold for $26. I got it at Savers. I believe it was like $5, and then all of the toys were 40% off. So it was about $3 for the board game. This is I believe it's an 80s board game. So 80s, 90s are what you want to look for in board games that typically will do well for you. Next was a set of blank VHS tapes. These used to be fantastic. I used to always pick them up, get them at garage sales a lot. I think I got this at a garage sale. And they've really gone down. I think the stores may have started selling them again. I'm not sure. But they've really gone down in price for me. So I really don't pick up blank tapes anymore. But this one sold for $14. Next were some cycling shoes. I'm going to butcher this name. It's Giro Ryla. So it's Giro and then Riela. They are black cycling shoes. They were brand new. I got them from a thrift store like a week ago for $6.99. And I sold them for $41.46. You always want to look at those athletic shoes, the cycling shoes and ski boots and things like that. Those are expensive, especially if you're just buying them retail. So they can do pretty good on the secondhand market. Next was a Mickey Mouse cookie jar. This I got at the auction in a big bin of things. So I spent about $2 on this, and it sold for $24.03. It was a Treasure Craft cookie jar, and this one, so it's a little older. I think it's from like the 90s. It didn't sell for much, but some of the Treasure Craft cookie jars can sell for $50 to $100 for Disney. So look out for those for sure. I don't want to ship it though, but you ship it separately. Put filler inside of the cookie jar. That'll help it as well. And then just pack it really well. Make sure that there's no, it's not touching any of the sides, that there's filler in between it all, and you should be good to go. Next was a Walk Me Daisy dog. So this is an old vintage toy. I don't remember if it was 80s or 90s. This I actually got for free at an estate sale. I had gone back to the estate sale and he just told me to take what I wanted. So I got that for free. And it was $103.71. This did take a while to sell. This took about 4 or 5 months to sell, a little bit longer than I thought, but it was well worth waiting for it to go out. So I'm happy with that one. Next were some Cole Haan shoes. This was also one that I just picked up. I picked this up the same day I picked up Sweet Valley High and those cycling shoes. So these I got for, they were $5. They were half off, so $2.50, and they sold for $29.01 within like a week. So not too bad there. Cole Haan is definitely one of those brands to look out for if you can get them cheap. Next, oh, I'm so happy this is gone, you guys. So this is a Mr. Christmas Barbie dancing thing. It's in a big box. I got it from the auction without looking it up. I spent like $10 on it, and I'm so happy to get rid of it. I've had it forever. It didn't sell for as well as I thought, so it only sold for $18. And it's a big box, so I'm so happy it's gone. So normally Mr. Christmas stuff will do well for you, but I have come to learn that unless it's really old Barbie, it really is not that great in my experience. There could be exceptions to the rule, of course, but overall, Barbie collectibles, I should say, not maybe the toys, but the collectibles just really don't do well unless they're really old. So I won't be getting that again. Alright, and then the next ones are all ones from during the week. So this one is an international mug name, or international names mug. Say that again. So it has, this one says Grandpa, but they also have just names on them as well sometimes. So this one says Grandpa, and then it says Grandpa in all different languages around the cup. So these can sell well, but I will tell you, you will probably sit on it for a little while, pricing it higher, which if you're fine with, good. So this doesn't take up too much room, so I'm okay with that. So I got this for 50 cents. And I ended up selling it for 20, and I think I've sold other ones for 30, 35. So you can wait out for those prices. People will pay them for this mug. Next was a Masterpiece board game. This one was from the 90s, and I also got it at that when I went thrifting that day. So this one I got for about $3, and it sold for $33.16. We have another board game that I got that day. It was Heartthrob. I swear they rolled out a cart. I've never had this many games at Savers that I got. They rolled, let me go back. So we had like 3, 4 games in our cart already from the regular board game section. And then right as we were leaving, they rolled out this cart, and they had just like stacks of games that were all like 80s and 90s. I was super excited. So we had tons of games that day. So Heartthrob board game. This one I believe is 80s. So I got this for about $3, and it sold for $46.95 within just a couple days. So make sure you're looking for those games, especially, I mean, maybe not, it might start to go down a little bit. Q4 is always fantastic for board games, and then it will dwindle a little bit, but board games are always great to look out for. So make sure you keep an eye out on those. They don't normally cost that much to get. Next were some South Park plushes. So this was a set of 5 plushes. I got them from the auction. I think I spent $20 on them, but I have 2 other ones as well. And these sold for $41.46 plus quite a bit in shipping, because they were so big that they had to go into a bigger box. So they definitely had to pay more for that dimensional weight. So people will pay it if they want it. Don't be scared to get something just because you don't think they'll pay for shipping. They will pay it. I probably only had these for about 3 weeks before they sold. And then last that I have for you guys are, they were 2 Disney store horses. I did sell these separately to 2 different buyers. They both sold within a day, which is crazy. But I sold the Snow White one for $33.16 and the other one for $24.86. The pink one that sold for less did have cracking in the saddle, so it was in a little less, it wasn't in as good condition as the Snow White one. That's why there's a price difference. But always look out for these Disney horses. These are the first time I've actually ever seen them. I didn't even know about them, but they just looked different to me. I knew that they were from the Disney just because the horse saddles had like the princess like dresses, I guess you can say, dress designs on their saddles. So I could tell what they were, but I've never seen them. So they were definitely released in the Disney store, and they are they must have only been released for a limited amount of time. So always look out for those ones. Excuse me. Other than that, that is all my sales for the week. I am going to go finish wrapping some presents before my kids wake up. Last minute. We get way too much stuff. So I have to go and do that. But other than that, I hope you guys all once again have a great holiday. And I will see you next Monday. Please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you soon. Happy holidays. See you next week. Bye-bye.